guess would be that's going to be where the main entrance to the court is, right?
I would think.
Let's try that side door. This might all be. I didn't look at the door. Did you notice on the door if they had
Nope.
any kind of ordinance, a judge's order or administrative order?
I didn't notice.
Check that out. What's the trash barrel's blocking it?
Nope. Nothing about recording. Which one's that? Because I can't see.
Hi, how you
Is
doing?
that the one?
Good, thanks.
How are you?
Good.
Outstanding.
Just a tiny little tax collector.
You should do. I'm sorry?
I thought you guys were not.
Hold 2 chairs to wait in.
We
Yeah.
financed.
He wants a word.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay.
Yeah, I barely
Hi, how you
did.
doing?
Could you step out here for
This is just the tiniest little.
Sure. We got a problem? Is this like not allowed for some reason?
Had
They're
about
the
50
best.
people waiting.
They're the best tax
Is
collectors.
that right? Well, with
They
only 2
always-
waiting chairs, I imagine.
They
it's
always
very
tell
nice.
me where
You-
to go, and they get it right. That's right.
You should do your renewal while you're standing
Yeah,
in
right. I
there.
should renew my vehicles while I'm here.
Won't take you long.
That's the truth.
All right, I'm just gonna ask you guys to stop recording in here. And I've got the administrative code that says you're not allowed to record in the courthouse. You can have a copy of that.
Courthouse or courtroom?
Courthouse and courtroom security. This is just the, this is the administrative order, and this is the facility policy.
Okay,
which
this
one
I've
you wanna
read.
look at
This is
first?
for 2.45? No,
Yep.
2.18.
Aren't you guys not the 20th Judicial Circuit?
We are the 20th Judicial Circuit.
I thought that stopped at Henry.
No, we're the last one out here.
But I didn't see any notices on the door either.
No, they don't have them up yet, that's why I'm giving you a copy.
So what exactly is this telling me here? What are you trying to tell me?
This is just telling you that you're not allowed to record in here without the authorization from the chief judge.
It's 2.18.
Okay,
Says-
that's just the order. So
2
this
point-
is the signed
This is
judge's
the
order?
administrative order.
2.18
This
says
is
that the
the
judge is
signed policy.
able to
This is
sign
what's
one, right?
based off of that.
Based off of this, yes.
Okay.
That's by jurors.
That's all it ever says though,
This
is
is
yours.
yeah, this is the same thing I already printed off and read at home. So it says here that in the complex, which that includes everything, and then it says media, members of the media.
And it says public, members of the public.
Right, but I'm media. We're media members. We have media channels.
Oh, I should go get my,
Okay.
I should have got my card.
Right. This isn't. We're not members of the public, nor are we jurors, which is where it goes on to do the rest. I printed all this off and read it at home because knew we were going to be in Hendry County today. I didn't know you guys were still 20th Judicial.
Yeah, I thought
but
it
it's the
stopped in
same.
LaBelle.
No, it's here. This is the last.
Yeah.
The last frontier.
In the 20th Circuit, yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're media members. So we fall under media.
You still have to have the authorization from the judge, correct?
I mean, I have
don't think that's
authorization
what that
from
says.
the
First
Constitution
Amendment.
of the United States, which trumps the judge.
So like even all the
Anywhere in
tax
the courthouse.
collectors, so everything's all grouped in here, so we can't go in any of the public, like if I wanted to go make a public records request, I can't,
You can go make a public records request,
just
absolutely.
not with this.
That's correct.
But yet the 11th Circuit
Said we can.
Court of Appeals, which covers Florida, specifically the case law, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. Specifically, the case law, Smith versus
understand.
the City of Cummings, says that we are able to film our public officials and while we're in the course of,
Just
Doing
enforcing
something
it how
such
it's
as-
been put down to me.
yeah. It's unconstitutional the way it's been put down to you.
Thank you.
Especially if it comes to media and,
Do you have media cards or
I
anything
do out in
saying
the
that
car.
you work for the media or anything like that?
yeah, my press pass is in the car.
The onus to prove that we're media is not upon us.
Boy, that's loud.
It is loud.
And what offices are upstairs?
The property appraiser's office and the judges in the back behind the
Yeah, I
court.
don't want to go to the judges.
Property appraiser's office upstairs. And the state
And that's the
attorney,
clerk of courts?
clerk of court here,
See, I can't see.
tax collector here, and then we got the supervisor of elections the other end of the hallway down
See, and those are the kinds of things, like, we're not the least bit worried about courtrooms.
there. How you doing, Sarge?
How you doing?
I've just given him a copy of the paperwork.
See, it's offices like this one, or like that one. Property appraiser. We don't need judges stuff. I know, like, if I set it up with the clerk of courts, they can arrange it for, what courtrooms you can go into, when, with judge, stuff like that. But we're not looking to get into courtrooms or anything like that. Can I get your names and badge numbers while I'm thinking about it?
I'm Deputy Houston,
to meet you.
Houston. My number's 469.
Sergeant Okupski, badge number 391.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Hey, Sarge.
It's another beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So Sarge, we're trying to find out here why, even though we're media members, why this is applying to us, when it says that media.
Like, would it help if I went out and got my press pass?
But what is the reasoning for you filming in this building at this time?
We're gathering content for stories.
What we do
that
is
we're
we
putting
hit-
together.
Not courtrooms, but like government offices,
Okay.
and basically do a tour of the town. We actually just did the whole town of Clewiston.
But if you spoke to the county manager, county commissioners, along with our tax collector or clerk of court?
We actually just walked in the door, so we haven't gotten past this point yet.
Okay. They do not allow recording in this building at all, okay? The thing is, if you guys wanted to film something like that, if you're doing a documentary or some type of news report, I know you could always get permission from everybody.
And then Smith versus City of Cummings says we can record, and that's in the 11th Circuit. We can record our public officials that are working on, as long as we're in public places. And the courthouse, not counting courtrooms, is public places. Courtrooms with permission, which is totally understandable.
Well, this is saying the complex as well.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with it, is they take the rule that was meant for the courtroom and they want to spread it to cover the whole
But-
building.
But you have to understand, when it comes down to something like that, we're here to enforce and follow the laws, just like
Right.
everybody else, and that's it.
even if it's a bad law?
Sir, I can't give my personal opinion on that. You know that.
How about if I turn this off then, will you?
No, I will not. No.
What time's your shift then? What time do you take that badge off?
Yep. All right, well, I guess we'll
See,
we'll
because
do our
what
due
they did
diligence and come back.
And, see, that's why, and we didn't think you were the 20th, because of the way they have everything worded for Hendry, Lee, Collier, and Charlotte.
Yeah, I thought Glades was outside
Henry,
of
Lake,
the
Collier,
28.
Charlotte, and Glades,
Yeah,
it's the
must be.
5.
See,
Yeah.
they never listed Glades.
No, they probably did.
It is
No,
there.
I looked.
No, it is there.
20.
It
Yeah.
is there, but.
Oh, I believe you, but.
It's
the-
just like anywhere else in the state of Florida, depends on where you go. Each circuit has their own rules.
Of course. So this says that the chief judge shall be the administrative officer of the courts within the circuit, consistent with policies, direct the formation and implementation of policies. So where did the judge do all of this? This is just saying that the judge can do this. All of this is saying that this judge can have these policies, that they can do all of that. So where did the judge do all of
This
this?
is the rest of this policy.
This is the rest of 2.18. So 2.18 gives the judge the right to make a policy. Where did they make a policy?
You'd have to get with the chief judge on that for the circuit.
See, that was the problem they ran into down in Fort Myers too. Yeah, all that paperwork, it all says that the chief judge can do this. Has he done it, or is it just verbal?
Right, this is
And
all
if it's just
pursuant to
verbal
2.15,
orders,
2.15,
then it doesn't apply, because it's gotta be a signed judge's order, and you can't sign a
Well, this
verbal
is
anything.
the judge is signing 2.18. That's all this paper is showing me. 2.18. This doesn't show me judge's orders or judge's policies that he or she is allowed to make under 2.18. At least not that I can tell.
Because that would be your interpretation of that policy.
Well, so you guys need to enforce a tangible policy, right? So where's your tangible in my hand policy that you're enforcing?
Right there.
Right there.
No,
Right there
this
in your
is
hand.
2.18 that says the judge can make policies.
Okay.
Where's the judge's policy that the judge made? That's not what this is. This is just 2.18. This is the state an addendum that says that a judge can do a policy. Right? Is that not what this is?
Like, basically, we can, look, without the cameras, we can go into the clerk's office.
Yes, without the cameras.
We haven't done it yet, but we can. That's basically what the argument is here. This says the judge can do it. Okay, I accept that. Now, did he? Show me where he did it. It gave him the authority, so did he exercise that authority?
Yeah, this is based on the court security or screening policy and procedures, correct?
Yes.
Okay. This right here allows us to enforce all the policies and procedures in this here.
Okay.
Those signatures on the back, that is the rules of this
Okay.
circuit.
And then it does say that media members are, right, use of electronic devices in the court complex, members of the media for purposes of this addendum, and it goes on to define what media is.
I knew I should have worn
And it
my
just
press
talks about
pass in here.
requesting to cover proceedings, which we're not looking to do. That was even on. Not now. I don't know.
Ladies.
All right, well, I already have this printed off at home. We'll do a better job at being prepared for
The argument.
the argument against
No,
what
I'm
you
gonna
guys
be-
are saying.
No, it's not a problem, okay? I understand that this information is given to us and we're to follow it.
Right.
Right. That's what the SS officers.
But see,
said
that's
in
where the
Germany as
kicker
well,
is.
right?
The-
I mean, that's what they said too.
We're not
right?
gonna go that route because we are nowhere near there. I
Correct.
promise
We're
you.
just following orders.
No, but the problem is, and I think you can understand it from what I'm saying, all that policy says that the judge can do
Hey,
it.
folks, do
But has he done it? And if so, show me
The
that.
signatures are on here.
We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
acknowledging the fact that he can do it.
Oop, it goes the other way, sorry. All right, we'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, John.
There's more in town anyway. In fact, did you just come from next door?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Because that's actually our next stop.
That one's actually closed.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Dang. Is there another one?
Another one, sir.
Sheriff Department? Is there another substation here? Didn't you just say that was closed? I'm confused.
Maybe he's saying the jail's closed?
Oh,
That building is
yeah.
not functional anymore.
Oh. Okay, so then where do you guys work out of?
Paper 78.